Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. New versions out. Nice. Well, you guys gotta log in. Hold on. Open link. Oh, access. Let's go. Okay. There's that. Obviously, this is my Minecraft profile. No screenshots available just yet. I need some new skins. Create a character. Yeah, I need a new skin. Dude, kind of wish I can get my own custom skins on here. Okay. Hold on. I want to look into something real quick. How to get my custom skin in Minecraft PS. Okay, delete. This is the current character. Classic character. Okay, so it says here. It says here create a character from scratch. Get started. Or create a character. Customize the character using transfer on a PC. Hold on. I'm going to try something real quick. I'll be right back. At this point, we might as well stick with this skin at least. At least stick with a decent skin at least. We might as well stick with at least a classic skin at least. I got a few at least that I can choose from. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see what I have here, and we'll just stick with that for the time being, because I'm just right now I'm not in that kind of mood.
You're missing little Jesus?
Wait, that's not even mine. I don't know what that is.
I don't know where this came from. Because no one else is really into God. So yeah, I'm gonna leave little Jesus with you.
Okay, yeah, sure, thanks. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Okay, guys, sorry it took me so long. You know what? I think we're just gonna stick with little something here for now. Let me see if there's any other skins that I have. Maybe I've got something here that I can use. Got the Legacy skin pack. You got Hackers, which is pretty cool. Also have the Hacker Tools, which comes with 2 skin packs. Modern Mansion, it's actually pretty cool. I like that. Grave Danger, which is another one that I can use. Fashion of 2023. I think either I'm going to go for Benjamin, or there's another one here. Might go for either Benjamin or this guy right here, Noah. Let's see here. Noah. Okay. There's also another one here, Glow Team. Hopefully there's a yellow one here. There's one yellow, but it's a female. Good versus evil, obviously. Evil versus good. And then here's your good characters. Dang, sheesh. All my good characters are basically females. Robed Individual. The Angelic. At this point, if I'm going to do a decent skin, I might as well go for female for the time being. I'm currently trying to install freaking the Bedrock version on the Java edition so that way I can basically combine the two together. Really hoping that at some point I can get my hands on at least a couple. But man, that was really hard to bite down onto. Hopefully. Okay. I will say again, Bedrock PS5 version is not really that great. Do a random seed. Okay. You should keep the vibrant visuals on. This doesn't lag out my game. Might add some add-ons or something like that. Because obviously when they added it, they also had the addition of no trophies being earned. Okay, what are we looking at here? Looks to me like a regular forest. Well, alongside a plains biome. Huh, not bad. Hey, not bad at all, actually. This is actually a pretty good start. And got a cave over there. I'm definitely gonna look at the seed. And basically see what's around me. I wonder what that is over there. Whatever it is, I might want to check it out at some point. But for now, I think right now we need to find a place to kind of lay down roots before the sun goes down. So I think right now, we just need to find a place to lay down roots. And that area there looks pretty promising. That flat area right there looks promising. Yeah, that looks promising. Ooh, actually, come to think of it. Ooh, is it just me or is the land getting a bit bigger? Okay. Okay, let's stay in this area right here. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll stick around here. Yeah, you know what? Definitely stick around here. Okay. It's nearby spawn. It's near spawn. Nothing crazy. Hey, this ain't half bad. Okay, this ain't a half bad place. Okay. And this ain't a half bad place to lay down roots. I just need something a little bit small for now. Just okay, time to knock out another tree. This one will do. This one will do. Yeah? Well, that's a little weird. Okay, well, it's only one sheep. Don't really do me much good here. But it would be a good idea to maybe have something like that. Okay, so... Sure. Okay, we'll get ourselves a sword first and go get us... pig, chicken. Only got one sheep here. Only got one piece of wool here. Gonna need more. Come on, you. Need an animal nearby. Come on. I do need food. I do need food. Okay, leather. We got leather. Oh, why not chicken while we're at it? Okay. Where is that sheep? Where is a sheep when you need it? They usually appear when you don't have access to the means. Huh? There's a sheep. Right there. That is a dark oak forest. Nice. Okay, so we got a new type of wood. Cool. Finally. Okay, we got ourselves a new cool type of wood. No sense of hope, no sense of escape. No means of escape. Eh? What was that? Oh, that's not good. Gotta find that other... Oh, just when I needed you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. I needed that. Okay, so now... Okay, then. Okay, now go into craftables. Then click here, craft that. Wooden pickaxe. Place that down. Place that down. Go into inventory. Click that. Get rid of this while I'm at it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm starting to lag. Oh, that's definitely not good. Yeah, I'm starting to lag. May have found a brand new... Oh, great. This is honestly terrible. My whole game is bloody lagging. Okay. Okay. I don't have the means to... I'm sorry, but I don't have the means to fight mobs right now. Like, I do not have the means to fight mobs right now. I need to get in here and just get as much stone as I can and see if I can try to find some level of coal. Like... Mom? Okay, enough with it. Okay, that's flint. Not what I'm looking for. And I need... We're going the other direction to get out of the way of the freaking gravel. Out of the way of the gravel deposit. Hopefully, we find some gravel at some point. We find some level of gravel at some point. Or, well, not gravel. Hopefully we find coal soon. Or if possible, maybe... Thank you! Thank you! I've been needing this. I need this. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Time to go to bed. What? I was like, nope. We're not doing that today. That was a pretty good trick shot, though. My sister found this earlier. Let me see if I can try to get it to the camera. Hold on. Here. Is that too close or? Okay. But yeah, that's what she yeah, she saw that earlier. So I'm not sure why, but I haven't watched an ASMR in a while. I'm looking at trying to maybe watch one at some point. Oh, actually, speaking of which, there's actually a TV show that I really want to get into. My one of my dad's friends actually was watching it last night. I think it might be something I can get into, maybe. Looks pretty fun. Great. Got some pretty relatable stories. First thing is that we need to find extra. We need to get our hands on some torches. And the first thing we need to do also is get ourselves a furnace. Okay. And yeah, this is not the typical. I'm telling you, Jimmy is. Hey, he's the sensible one here. Like, bro, like he told you not to. Like, it was clear. Like, okay, so clearly Roman told them not to do that, not to go and try to help him. He's like, I love you guys, but I want to see you guys until Christmas. I think that's a fair punishment. I think that was fair. Like, I get it. Like, I fully get. I get where Roman Reigns is coming from. Like, bro, he told you not to go out there. He said he'd do it on his own. I think Jay Uso is freaking throwing a fit for no reason. I think he's blowing a fit for no reason. Like, he literally told you, don't help him. This is his fight. He literally told you, it was clear as day. The message was clear. This is his fight. This was his fight. Don't get involved. And what did you guys do? You guys got involved. And guess what? You inadvertently screwed Roman Reigns over. You guys inadvertently screwed Roman Reigns over. I really do hope he comes to his senses. Jay's been just, like, he's been on, like, I can see it. Like, I've seen it in multiple scenes. Dude's been on a downward spiral. Oh, for those of you guys who are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I'm talking about what happened at Crown Jewel. Just again, I kind of wish that Jimmy would kind of come to it. Not Jimmy, no. Jay would come to his senses. Like, bro, like, you got a common enemy. Like, you got guys coming at you guys from all over the place. You guys got to understand, like, this ain't the old times anymore. This ain't the old times anymore. This ain't the good old days. You guys actually got to, like, start listening. This ain't the good old days anymore. Where you guys were, this ain't the old bloodline. Like, this really isn't the old bloodline. You guys got to understand something. You guys got to do something. You guys got to figure something out here. Like, if Roman Reigns tells you guys, don't go out there. Don't go out there. Okay? Stay where you are. Let Roman Reigns handle this. People think that he can't do crap. People really do think he can't do nothing for crap. And he wanted to prove them wrong. I mean, and the fact is, like, Jimmy and Jay probably knew they weren't supposed to be out there. So yeah, if Roman Reigns lost that match, that's not on him, that's on them. Because they ended, like I know their intention wasn't to screw Roman over, but they literally did inadvertently screw Roman out of the match. Out of a match. So that's on them. I say that's on them. I'm gonna be honest here. That's on them. I hate to say it, but that's on them. Goodness sake. You'd be surprised as to how many people don't understand this. It's like Roman's just holding these two accountable. Like, he literally told them, hey. It's like, hey, don't go out there. Don't come after me. Don't go out there. You're gonna screw me over. Like, the writing was on the wall. You're gonna screw me. You're gonna get me screwed out of this match. If we want to get the bloodline restored, we gotta start doing things right. And like, he gonna do him, and like, Jay, what the frick, man? He's trying to get you to hold yourself accountable. He's trying to get you to, be held accountable. Like, dude, come on. What do you expect? A big thank you after you, dude, it may have been inadvertent, but you kind of screwed him out of the match. Yeah, so I hope Jay really does come to his senses soon. Like, because if he doesn't, like, I'm gonna riot. Because brother's like, I really do hope he's not throwing a freaking temper tantrum. Like, that's my hope, of course. Like, my hope is that he's not throwing a temper tantrum somewhere. I really do hope he's not throwing a tantrum somewhere. Because that's what I saw tonight at Crown Jewel. Tonight wasn't Crown Jewel, last night was, but yeah, like I said, my point still stands. My point still stands. Like, bro, come on. Dude. I really, like I said, I hope he's not throwing a temper tantrum somewhere. Like, bro, like, he's being honest with you. It's what you wanted. It's what we all been wanting from him. Like, honesty. Like, no heel crap. He's like, yeah, dude. You kind of screwed me over this time. I know you weren't trying to, but you kind of did. I'm with Roman on this one. I think, personally, I'm with Roman on this one. I think they should have stayed out of it. So like, I think they really should have done what he asked and just basically stayed out of it. Like I said, it's not that I want Roman to suffer. Like, I think a lot of people have a kind of a score to settle with the old bloodline, which is what the OTC is running right now. He's running the old bloodline. He's not. The MTFs is, I would say the MTFs are like the new bloodline, or essentially the new bloodline, basically. My Family Tree. I think is what it's called. But yeah, like my point still stands. Like, bro, like if he tells you stay out of this, stay out of it, he means stay out of it. And Roman Reigns isn't the only one who's going to war with freaking Seth Rollins. And this time, I don't think they're going to trust CM Punk this time. I don't think they're going to get any help from CM Punk because I don't think CM Punk's going to be able to trust them. His war, because they both got a war with the Vision. Are both going, yeah, and although, yeah, they both have a common enemy with the Vision. They have a literal common enemy, but they refuse. I don't think Roman and CM Punk are going to work together this time. Unless it really becomes, like, very crucial that, like, yeah, like, okay, fine. If it comes down to it, it comes down to it. And I think it's going to really take Roman realizing that, yeah, I'm going to need help here. If we're going to need to work together if we're going to stop the Vision. If we're going to be able to fight the Vision. If we're going to fight the Vision, then we got to work together here. Then it looks like we're going to have to team up. And I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think it's going to come down to Roman and CM Punk once again teaming up. And this time, not trying no freaking deals or promises or anything like that. And I think that's not going to happen. Well, I personally think the team up is going to happen, but I think it's not going to be. There's not going to be a promise or anything like that this time around. I think this time, just like the only promise is like, hey, the only thing I want you to promise me is that you'll have my back. Okay? It's like, yeah. And I'm like, Roman's going to be like, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I got your back. Sure. I got your back. Like, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable thing to ask. It's like, hey, make sure you got my back on this, okay? And luckily, yeah, personally, I think it's going to be Usos, Reigns, Punk, and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and all the members of the Vision. And maybe a fifth individual, whoever's got a score to settle with the bloodline. Most likely, maybe Drew McIntyre. It's possibly Drew McIntyre. I can't say that for sure. Don't quote me on that because I have been known to be wrong, and believe me, it's a thing. It's a thing. Trust me, it's a bit of a habit of mine to be wrong. So, don't quote me on that. But yeah. Yeah, I know there's nobody here on the stream, and actually, funny enough, I don't think I've shared the stream just yet. So I'm sitting here watching to no one. I'm sitting here doing the stream for no one. Okay. Let me try something here. I'm going to share the stream. I'm going to go ahead and share the stream with people. Okay. Hopefully this time we don't have any further complications. Did she just commit suicide? Yeah, she did. Okay, anyway, okay, hold on. Let me switch this cuz I'm going to be posting a lot of my gaming stuff from here on out onto the main channel. So that way it's a bit of a change that I'm making because, well, obviously you can imagine that yeah, not funny. Yeah, funny enough, it's a bit of a situation that's been. Okay, copy link, paste link. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. I shared it on the official main channel, so people from YouTube will definitely have access to the official announcement. I can guarantee you just like okay, we also now have iron too, so that's actually pretty good. So yeah, we're actually getting started. We're already having a pretty good start. Usually, most people tend to speed run their way to freaking diamonds, and I think I'm gonna do the same. But first, I just want to try to get my hands on as much coal and iron as possible. So I am literally looking for as many coal and iron veins as possible. Like I said, as many coal and iron veins that I can find as possible, because I know that these veins are going to be very, very helpful. I think I find most of my iron within deep slate layers, within the layers of deep slate. It's just a thing that usually happens. Like, I find most of my iron within deep slate. It's just something that happens, so that happens to be the case. I mean, I could always go for copper armor, because, like, copper armor is usually a pretty good set of armor to start with. I think copper's like the segue. I think copper's supposed to be like the segue between iron and diamond, right? Is that right? Am I wrong, or is that like leather and iron? Hold on. Copper armor. Let me look at that. So I think copper's supposed, because I could be wrong about this. Copper armor Minecraft. Okay, so it's a okay, so it is okay, so I was told I was dead wrong. It's a segue between so it's a segue between iron. It's the perfect segue between iron and leather. It's inferior to iron, so I guess compared to, well, I guess it's still worth picking up because, well, copper could be used for a block. And I would like to try to use some level of copper stuff. A little bit. Hopefully I don't die to something here. Okay. I will say that the fancy shaders really provide like a serious level of brightness that I've been needing. I've been meaning to get my hands on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that should help. That should definitely help. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think all I've landed in was just a ravine. All I've landed in was a bloody ravine. Yeah, I think that's all this is. Wait, hold on. What is that up there? I don't think I've seen that before. That's another dang dead end. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but all right. Spectator. Okay. Spectator. The frig is that? Oh my word, that's a bloody aquifer. If I dug into that, yeah, I'm underneath the sea. Here's a ravine. Possibly both surrounded by aquifers. Yeah. Both of them are surrounded by aquifers. What do I do here? I'm gonna need to go down. And hopefully the layers below. Yeah, okay. Well, thankfully, it looks like the layers below won't be much of an issue. Okay, hold on. In that case. All right, in that case. Okay, well, in that case. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, ain't no way I'm platinuming this game at all. Okay, but I might be able to. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I dug down the wrong. Oh, I think I dug down the wrong path. Oh my, ow. I found iron, but not in the way I anticipated. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got an idea here. I need a way to get down, right? And it turns out there's some natural terrain right here. So there's some natural terrain right here. So if I can just knock these out, knock these walls out, I should be try to and see if I can't try to get down here. Not bad at all. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Delete this part, obviously. All right. Go. Okay, so apparently demons are after me. If you want some, come and get some. Oh, man. Happy. Oh, my. I'm telling you, my dog. My dad's dog is freaking. Oh. Trust me, she farts. When she farts, she farts. Like, she just freaking drives my nostrils crazy. Disgusting. That is literally disgusting. It's a terrible smell. Like, it really is. It's a bloody terrible smell. Like, it's really, like, it stinks. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it freaking stinks. I'm not sure why my dad likes that so much. Actually, he eats messes. So obviously, he's not gonna like that smell. So obviously, are you joking with me? Today, Abigail. Sounds like she ate a freaking thing of beans. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find as much as I can. Try to find as much iron as I can. I want to be extremely careful when making my descents. Because chances are I'm not. All I'm gonna find probably down here is probably some serious danger. Some danger. All I'm gonna find down here is danger. So I gotta be extremely careful here. Why on earth? Now I will ask, though. Why did Mojang feel the need to freaking spawn the freaking glow squid in places they know that they're gonna get hurt? I'm talking, of course, of the caves. Kind of wish they probably brought the glow squid. Maybe have them spawn exclusively in the aquifers. Probably makes them harder to find or whatnot. But hey, aquifers tend to spawn a lot. So who's to say we can't find what we're looking for? Maybe, just maybe. Oh. Should turn on the coordinates. Bro. Honestly, this looks terrible. This is terrible. This is a terrible iron spawn rate. I've only got like what, 14 ingots? I'm trying to find as many as possible. And I'm not even finding much. I assumed I'd probably find like an abundance or something like that. An abundance of them. But I'm not even finding a single one. Well, at least I found diamonds. It's underneath a puddle of water. Well, either way. You mother. You backstabbing son of a gun. Shut her down. Oh, okay. Oh my word. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I found some iron that I didn't see. Okay. The scenery kind of makes it hard to see. So I just have to remember where I put those stairs. Oh wait. Stairs are right here. I gotta go up a little higher. Okay, speaking of which, throat. Yeah, I got the new Dragon Ball Ocean Bombs. The one I got was the Ultra Instinct Goku, which is an apple flavor. So it's pretty cool. Is that that's either copper or iron? I'm gonna have a look real quick. Hold on. Now, obviously, I'm gonna need to climb back up if I'm gonna. No, that is not iron. That is gold. Wow. Okay, so that is gold. That is straight gold. Okay. So that right there is straight gold. Oh, shoot. Okay. Good. Hey, pretty cool. Okay, so, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is why you be careful. Why you gotta make sure you're being careful. All it takes is one moment. Okay. So. Okay, so if you guys want to come out and try to fight me, I'm right here and I'm standing right here. There's no other mobs around. If you're looking for a fight, come and get your fight. Okay. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm in the right direction. So yeah, I'm clearly in the right direction. Okay, I'm clearly going in the right direction. Okay. Wait, what is that? I haven't seen that before. Might be a good place to start. Now, I don't want to get lost in this bloody cave, so definitely I'm going to throw in a few trackers down. Also to secure the place as well. Let me see here. Oh my word. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered. I'm so glad that... Sometimes you just be glad that that water... A piece of advice, if you do end up landing in water, be glad it was there, because it... Because there is actually there is still that very good chance you could basically be hit. Okay. It's something far worse. Okay. Okay, so it's clear as day that there's a method to this madness. It's Really a method to this madness here. All this madness. Method to the madness. There we go. Boom. Coming up. More iron coming up. Okay. Here I was sitting here complaining about an abundance of iron. About a lack of an abundance of iron. Complaining about a lack of abundance of iron. Only appears when I need it most. Does not appear when I need it most. And here I was complaining about it not appearing when I needed it most. Okay, put that down. That should... Okay. Now, do that, do that, do that. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, more. Here's more. Hey, is that tough? Next to... No. Did I find one of those, like, large iron veins? I think it's possible. I think I found one of those, like, large iron veins that stretch across freaking... Yeah, because there's no way there's not this much freaking tough. And there's not. And actually, tough is a really good block. It's like a good counterbalance. I knew it! I found one of them large iron veins. Hey, I'm gonna... Yeah, so there's a lot of, I know they got this thing called add-ons, which is basically this game's version of mods. Okay, I found diamonds. Okay, so that happened. Okay, don't worry. There's a method to the madness. Click that, make sure you leave that there, and head on down. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's place one here. It's one they've never seen before. And not to mention, all this stuff leads to iron. I should have... These large iron veins are gonna help me out a ton. Ooh, what the heck is this? Gold, redstone, massive water area. What is this? Where's this lead? Wait, why do I feel like this is familiar somehow? Have I been going around in circles? Wait a minute. Well, I want to look at this. I want to see where it leads. Have I been going around in circles the whole time? There's no way. Oh, Abby! Dad nabbit dog! You a stinky old dog. No freaking way. I was going around in freaking circles. This led me right back to where I freaking started. This led me right around in circles. I just went around it. Hold I just went around a big circle. See, this is where it led me, right here. See this area? Yeah, so here's that dead end. And this is where it led me, right here. Yeah, I just went around a great big circle. Yeah, this cave is officially done. This cave is officially done. Just led me around a great big circle. The frick? You bats, dude. Freaking bats. Dang freaking bats. Wait a minute. That's where I just left. If I go here. Are you serious? Make sure you're grateful. Even on peaceful mode, be sure to be grateful that you are not in a predicament. If you have water near you and you fall, count your lucky stars, dude. Count your lucky stars. Because you best be counting your lucky stars, because yeah, count your blessings, because trust me. No way, no. Hold on. Wait. No. I think I better be counting my blessings. I think I better be counting my lucky stars. Just what the actual heck? I found an amethyst geode. Let's freaking go, man. Oh, that's calcite. That is calcite. One of my favorite blocks to use. Honestly, one of my favorite blocks to use. No freaking way. Are you... I am officially obsessulated. Oh! Ow! That hurt. Wait, what the frick? Hey, get me out of here, get me out of here. Yeah, I just, for a second there, I just like, somehow I just lost vision. Just got blinded, what the frick? Okay, hold on. Hmm. No way. So it turns out it's true. During the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda actually used to be pretty good friends. Okay. Well, I've got amethyst geodes now. I got amethysts now. I will be coming back for the rest of the please. Woo. Wow. So have you guys seen the trailers for the new upcoming movies? For the Wicked movie? For Wicked Part 2? Sheesh. Crickets. 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 You know what? Hold on. One sec. Hold on, let me... Well, first off, let me get my stuff to work. Hold on. Let me turn on desktop audio real quick. Hold on. Well, first off, let me actually turn on my desktop audio. Okay. It should be good. Hold on. One sec. Come on, you. Yeah. Wait, is my thing not responding? What in the bloody world? There's no way. Yeah, okay. Hold on, give it a sec. I gotta hold on. I think it's still okay. So yeah, the Bedrock version on PC. Hopefully by the time the next stream comes around, hopefully we can No, a lot of people usually prefer to stick with the original, the legacy version. It's just how people usually tend to go. People usually tend to go for the legacy version. Huh. Guess you did find me, didn't you? Okay. Here's my chat right now. Crickets. 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 Yeah. I'm gonna play that every time you guys. You know, I'm gonna probably do that into a stream. I'm gonna put that into a bit of a stream twist at some point. It's just at some point in time. Huh? The frick is that? I got points? I didn't know I had points. Get them before they're gone. Was that? What do the points do? Is that like lead toward like get like free game pass or something like that? Could be neat. Maybe couldn't. I don't know. But yeah, this cave is officially done. I will say that this cave is officially done. Other than that one area with the. Okay, so hold up just a second, and let me throw in my iron, so we can get ourselves some iron armor. I'll come back for that. It's actually nice that I finally found at least a decent cave here. So, I will be coming back down for that. I will, in fact, come back down for that. And oh my word, it is back. It is nighttime outside, and my house is far from complete. Okay, yeah. Just what I need. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, thankfully. Shoot. I'll be right back. Coming. Brought a friend. Hi. I've brought a friend along. Whew. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take some. I'm gonna need to like. I usually use my body spray as like an air freshener or whatnot. Probably not the smartest idea, but at least it's something. It's something to keep the musk out of my room. Or way to, I don't know. Seriously? All the more reason to. Well. All the more reason that. Okay. fruit punch. So, So, a little thing you need to know about me. I'm a major fan of chewy candies. Like, I'm very much a fan of, like, fruity, chewy candy. Chewy. I'm a fan of candies that are both chewy and fruity. Both at the same time. If you know what I mean. But so they're easy on the teeth. They're easy to bite down onto, and just all it takes is one good bite, and you can just basically you got a massive burst of flavor in your mouth. I know a lot of people like some people are probably a fan of like hard candy. I know some people are a fan of the recently released freeze-dried candy. I don't much like freeze-dried candy. That it's just, in my opinion, that's kind of stupid. I'm not sure why we're doing freeze-dried candy now. Like, what? I guess people like crunchy stuff. I'm not a fan of crunchy stuff. I like stuff that's more like, when it comes to my candy, I like it chewy. Like, I like to have a bit of, like, a little bit of stretch to it, you know? Like, I don't like the lollies or the freaking, when I mean by like, I mean like hard candy, like the lollies, like, I think it's how the British pronounce it. I think that's kind of how the British pronounce it. I don't know, but basically that's my thing, is like, I don't like craftable saddle. Hey, at least I crafted a saddle. Okay. I will get a shield though. Get the shield though. Oh wait, why can I not craft armor anymore? What the frick? Why can I not craft armor anymore? Oh wait, I can't craft armor. Okay, I need this. This. Oh, it's not much, but sorry about the female avatar. It's the best I can do for now. I am currently trying to figure out a way to put my custom skin into the game, so please do note, I will not be using this one for long. This is the area that... Okay, yeah, let me get down here real quick. Yeah, I found this giant cave while we were in spectator mode, for those of you guys who are curious as to how in the world I found this. But yeah, I mean, this reminds me so much of my old cave. Huh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is, head down here, and then you just go down these steps. Be careful on your way down. And, yeah, that's how you get down there. Well, this is the kind of predicament that I'm in right now, but, now that I have another pickaxe, just basically go up. Now, I need to find another cave, because I'm probably not going to be finding any more. Like, I am not finding any more. I'm probably not going to be able to find any more, This is... Witness the epic conclusion. Wicked for Good is literally the final conclusion. That's gonna drive me nuts. Right there. Right there. That's gonna drive me nuts. That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be very, very careful here. We gotta be very, very clinical about this. Very surgical about this, because if we take out even just one budding amethyst, we lose probably like a couple things of amethyst. So we gotta be extremely surgical. Gotta be tactical about this. So. Okay, so let's start with the amethyst first. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay. Okay, that's regular amethyst. Okay. 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 That's good. Okay. Like I said, I want to build something big in this world. I'm not sure exactly what I'm thinking here. Okay, just so everyone, oh, and just so you guys are aware, this is not part of season 2 by any means. This is a totally different playthrough compared to the Forever world. Crap. Actually, I'm gonna be honest here. I haven't even started on the Forever world just yet. I've been mainly focused on handling these live streams and whatnot, and trying to test the waters on this. Because I finally found what works. Thankfully, I finally found what works. And it's gonna finally take me over the edge, and it finally took me over that edge. Over that threshold. So tomorrow night we'll finally be doing I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna be honest here. Jack Skellington was kind of dumb for what he did to freaking Santa Claus. Speaking of which, I really like, since it's Halloween, like we're closing in on Halloween, so I haven't watched any Halloween movies yet. I gotta get into that at some point because it's usually tradition. Like I've started creating special traditions, like where I start, you know, doing things during specific seasons. For example, I watch Halloween movies on... It's just kind of like a courtesy, kind of respect thing that I do. It's kind of like an honor system. It's kind of like a honor system where and the honor system, obviously, like, it's not like a biased thing. It's like just... I want to respect. There's like certain holidays that I do want to respect, and keep things exclusive to those. Keep certain things exclusive to those holidays. For example, like the Halloween Christmas hybrid movies. I'll keep those exclusive to Christmas and Halloween. For example, being The Nightmare Before Christmas, being a perfect example of this. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab these. Okay. Yeah, I will be mining out pretty much this entire geode. To try to set the stage for a geode farm. Try to set the stage for a geode farm. But now that I have a staircase that leads down, finally, I have a means to... Oh, and yes, I do have Dang, I completely... Yo, I missed some iron. I totally missed some iron. Ah! That is so embarrassing. I'm telling you, that is so freaking embarrassing. That is embarrassing. That's gotta be embarrassing. Like, I literally missed a really good chunk of iron. Well, now that I can, I want to try to see if I could set up a means to... I want to see if I could set up a means to... Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not what I want to do. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's not happening. Boom. Okay. Well, actually, the shovel might help sometime in the future. Maybe for terraforming or something like that. Who knows? I might actually have a use for it. So I might as well keep it just in case. You know, I might as well keep it just in case. Like, yeah, just like hey, what are you doing? Oh, your phones. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm remembering a scene from a movie. These guys were robbing a bank or something like that. They had everyone freaking take out their phones and whatnot and just do all this crazy stuff. And then they were just pulling this I guess it was like a heist, but basically I guess they were just doing it for fun, but basically what was going on is like they had all these people being held hostage. They had all these people being held hostage and forcing everyone to put this stuff on and just random people, and they were just arresting people for no reason. So like they were just they were having these people put on random disguises and like and just like put your hands above your back, blah, 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 blah. And then just like it was all that. It was basically a bunch of crazy. But there was one scene where they were asking everyone, hey, take out your phones. I don't want you guys calling for help and yada yada yada. You know, just how usual heists work. You know, you give them your phone, you cooperate. You don't try to be a hero because like you could basically get in trouble. You know what I mean? One kid had a PSP. It was like a white PSP, or it was like, I think it was like a regular PSP. And when the guy actually saw it, it was like keep it. He was like, keep it. I was like, bro, why are you? I think they were like asking like, dude, I don't want your game console. You can keep that. It's fine. I mean, we're not after your game console. We're not after a game console. You can keep your console. Okay. You can keep your PlayStation. Okay. You can keep your PlayStation portable. Okay. Yeah, you can keep your PSP. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and they had no issue with it. Like, I'll tell you now, they had no issue with it. They literally had no issue with that. No issue. Like, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're, yeah, okay. At least they let the kid basically keep their console. Like, okay. They could have taken it, but they were like, yeah, they were like, okay, dude, yeah, we don't need your portable, dude. We don't need your PlayStation, okay? We don't need your video games. So I guess they kind of considered it like not worth any value. If they did, like, they would have taken it. Like, they probably thought it wasn't really important. It was like, yeah, okay, this wasn't really gonna be much of an issue per se, and yeah, a kid's freaking PlayStation Portable wasn't gonna be an issue. I mean, I guess they were right, sort of, because like, what's a PSP gonna do? Like, how could they track down somebody using a PSP? So, I mean, I'm gonna get my stream banned. Bro, I'm just trying to reiterate what I heard, when I remembered from a movie, and I'm basically putting my stream at risk of either getting age restricted, or getting banned. Or I'm possibly risking a ban, which is the likely scenario. Is I'm risking a ban here. There's a reason why I want to try to grab these. Because these will create... Because these bad boys will create something really nice. Really cool glass windows that'll be really nice. And they don't let any light in. They're like the coolest glass windows you could ever ask for. So they're known as tinted glass. They're great for... They're perfect for experience farms. And they're exactly what you need if you need a experience farm. So if you need like powerful experience farms or whatnot, obviously the blocks of amethyst, I have a plan for these because I really do want to use these. I do. I actually want to use these very much. So I'm gonna. So obviously, this guy. But yeah, she is extremely quiet here. Hold on. Let me turn on some music or something like that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn on some music. NCS. I really don't care what it is. If it's like freaking... Well, actually, I kind of do. It needs to be dubstep. Yeah, I feel like it's cutting off my own blood circuitry. Okay, so let me see here. View full playlist. Because I want to try to shuffle the playlist. Shuffle.
Bottles knocking models. I wanna bump a beat that goes hard.
I'm so worried this is causing.
I wanna bump a beat that goes hard. Bottles knocking models. Bottles knocking models. Bottles knocking models. I wanna bump a beat that goes hard.
Oh! Something. Oh! 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 There we go. That's exactly what I was needing right there. That's exactly what I needed. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. Okay. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, but now we've got a budding amethyst farm. Now we've got a pseudo amethyst farm, which is perfect. Oh. Oh! Oh, we get started! Now this is turning into a party. Okay. There we go. Dude, okay, we were quiet for a while. Which is like this is more like what I imagined here. This is exactly what we needed here. Why not? Let's give it a shot. See what happens. Let's give it a shot. See what happens. Let's see how good it is. Ooh. Okay, that definitely feels a bit faster. Yeah, okay, that definitely feels a tad bit faster. I don't know much about the stone tool. I don't know much about this pickaxe in particular, but I do know they're definitely coming out with new stuff in the next version, which they have a version. They have like, I think it's like something mayhem. They have an actual name for it this time. Mayhem or Sea of Mayhem or something like that. Which is this is basically the new game drop. It allows them to get more stuff out. Yeah. So yeah, this is right now. This is everything that's what's going on right now. This is the new 2025. Yeah, so this is the new winter drop. So yeah, this is the new. Yeah, this is the new What the frick? Dang. Yeah, but okay. Okay. We're okay, so this is our chance right here. Okay. Okay, yeah, we are mining out this whole thing. Except for the smooth basalt, we are mining out this whole thing. Okay, maybe with the exception of a couple areas for bridging purposes. For the purposes of bridging. Yeah, we'll probably need an area for to be able to bridge. In case we need to bridge. Okay. Yeah. So this creates... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and create a bridge. And this bridge will be made out of tough. So we can just go in, avoid any potential. Yep. This is it's a cover for an escape. It's a cover for an escape. And then all of a sudden, all you see is these guys just straight up hitting out the front door. And by the time they get out, the chopper is already in position. By the time they figure it out, the chopper's already in position. The chopper's in position, and they're already gone. And they're already long gone, pretty much. They're already long gone, and... Trust me, if I was trying to make an escape. Come on. Alright. Almost some murder he never committed. Please, everything we need is all. No evidence, it's just... Yeah, I know. And, not to mention, that was instructions on the sick types. You heard of deceiving? You heard of this kind of deceiving? Not again. Hold on. Keep that one in place. This could be his chance. It is. That's because it is his chance. Leave him alone. Leave him there. Thank goodness. He may not escape, but he will. We are just letting him escape. Boys, get on the chopper! Go! You heard them! Get on the chopper! The elites are after him. What are those guys doing? The elites. They're here. And they're here for him. They know he's trying. Someone's been watching him. One of their elite spies has been watching him. Chef, what are your potential tattoos? Hey, this guy's got a pentagram on him. Can't beat me, officer. You're fighting on the wrong side of you. That's where I beg to differ. I think it's you who's on the wrong side of this. A very dangerous war. You're on the wrong side of a war. You can't win. You're on the wrong side of a war. You can't win. Wait. Let him go. Let him go. This is actually his chance. Yeah, it's his chance. Of course. He's not a criminal, is he? No. He was accused of a crime. I've been waiting for this chance. We've all been waiting for the chance. Crap. No. Not on stream. Not on stream. Okay. I'm free. Okay. There we go. Nice. Got it. Got some extras. And we got some shards. Okay. Let's get on out of here. I missed a calcite block. But I have a lot of I got multiple stacks of calcite, so I'm pretty much good to go at this point. I'm pretty much at this point good to go. So I can get on out of here. I can finally get on out, staircase my way out of here. I can finally get out of here. Okay. Now, I now have me... Okay, we'll finish up this house next time. But looks like the copper pickaxe actually could be pretty powerful. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Although I will say it's probably no different from a regular pickaxe. I will say though, it's probably not great that I completely forgot to. Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna probably go. You know what? I'm gonna go dig up some sand real quick. And um. Okay, yeah, this is a vast ocean. Yeah, this is a very vast ocean, so I can make an underwater base or something like that. I know the neighbors are probably not going to be the friendliest. I don't know what works. That despawns after 5 minutes. It's the wooden sword I threw into the water. Okay. I think should be despawned. Should be despawned by now. Should be gone by now. Okay, so Okay. This should work. Okay, I just need enough to get me some tinted glass to put around the corners and whatnot. Once I have that, then I can build me... Okay, now I can go ahead and get rid of this. I need a stone axe. In order to get rid of it, I need a stone axe. Well, actually, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, but we can go ahead and get rid of these. Okay, and then get rid of that. Okay, and then... Okay. 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 That'll work. I know what you're thinking. Oh shoot, BB Christian needs a box. Not for long. It's not gonna be a box for long. It's just a small little cottage. Nothing that big. Just big enough to contain all that I need. It's just big enough to contain a hop. It's just big enough to contain my body. Okay. But it's gonna be bigger than this, okay? Because I'm not gonna... Because I know a lot of people are probably gonna be thinking to me, brother, we're gonna bump our heads or whatnot, right? Well, fortunately, I'm gonna be actually making this a little bit bigger, okay? For... Okay, and then we can actually use the... Okay, we can then use the... Tinted glass. Okay. And then I can actually then add some extra details. Add some extra detailing. Yeah, because I don't want this looking just like a a normal box. Okay, I don't want this just looking like a box. That's gonna make people upset, and I can name the number of people that would be honestly pretty upset about that. Like, yo, dude, you just made a box. Don't worry. We're gonna, before we end this off, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and finish things up here. We're gonna build us at least a little bit of a cottage, but this will be kind of like an ever-evolving house. So with each new item I find, we're gonna add different details and whatnot, and make it look even better. And then maybe we can even expand it out from this little square from this little kind of like square to like having extra rooms, and then we can just give it extra rooms and whatnot. Okay, not bad there. Okay. Lucky for me. Okay. 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 I know pros usually have like diamond armor or whatnot. I'm not saying, I didn't say we were gonna get like diamond armor like on the first video, but we are going from noob to pro. From noob stuff to pro stuff in one stream. So technically, I fulfilled my promise to you guys. Okay. So I will say it was a bit clickbaity. So I will say it was a bit clickbaity. So my bad. Okay. Okay. I don't like using clickbait. Okay. Okay. It was pretty clickbaity. So. Okay, smooth basalt. Why not? Okay. Out of my way. Finally. We finally have shaders. We finally have an official shader, and you guys already know I'm keeping this shader on. Now that I can, I'm officially keeping this shader on. It's been a while, but now finally. It's probably not gonna be as like decent as like the shaders that you see in Minecraft Forever World, because like I'm playing on 2 different versions. This one is being played on Bedrock Edition, whereas the other one is being played on Java Edition. And I know exactly what y'all are thinking. Weird flex, bro. But before you guys say anything else, just know, I want you guys to try to compare this to people who just flex their by turning their diamonds into a literal house. I want you to try to compare that to this, because I can guarantee you, they haven't tried anything like this. Okay. Okay, so obviously that's not gonna work. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Okay, but that will. Okay, so those will. Okay, so okay, but these will. So obviously we can keep them. So I think I have another use for the tinted glass. Other than shoot. Hey, I can protect this. It's protected. Nice. All right. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna make it at least look somewhat good. Hey, okay. Now we just need the door. And I'm thinking for this one, we don't use a copper door, okay? Since... What y'all on? What y'all on? I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, you son gun. He's talking about a robot, you son gun. I'm honestly confused. I am honestly confused. I'm like, bro. I don't know why they took away the... I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm thinking of conversations at the top of my head, and I'm just thinking of conversations at the top of my head here. Just, I don't know where to even start. Been trying to figure out where to start for a while now, and I don't know, just... Oh man, I wonder if Bulma has a way of maybe getting this. Okay, so sorry. So I wonder if Bulma has a way of maybe getting this ingredient that she needs. So you guys, so do you guys remember the ingredient that Bulma needs to try to finish up that time machine of hers? The one that, you know, Beerus destroyed because he realized, like, you idiot. Because, like, hey, what are you doing in the center of the earth? It's like, hey, Bulma asked me to get this for her. And, like, I think I have an idea as to why. I don't know how Beerus could have figured out that it was a time machine that Bulma was creating. Like, I don't know how that was possible. Like, I literally watched the show, but I still don't know how exactly did Beerus figure out that Bulma was basically building a time machine. Like, it could have been like a really cool looking device or something like that. Maybe it could have been a decent device that could have basically been helpful for the future, you know, for the future survival of humanity. Like, but his first thought was, oh wait, I think she's trying to build a time machine. I think it's possible she's trying to build a time machine. Now this is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the house is done. Finally. So as you can see here, finally the house is done. The inside looks really, really cool. And then the outside looks extremely cool as well. So both outside and inside look extremely amazing. And I think this is the design we're gonna stick with from here on out. From here on out, I think this really is gonna be the design that we go with. So, yeah, I think this is the design we're going with from here on out. Okay, as you can see. The frick? But yeah, that is what's going on right now. Now I will say, this chest is here for a reason. Okay, this is containing all of our storage. Okay, this will contain all of our storage and whatnot. And in the future, I do want to see if I can get me another horse. Hopefully, it's not as slow. I probably will be doing some horse breeding because apparently, I guess, like, they inherit the speed of their predecessor, and they inherit the strength and speed of their parents. So they're the combination of their speed from their parents. So if that's the case, then maybe I might be able to get a faster horse. I might be able to breed myself a faster horse. So it wouldn't make much of a difference. I just need to get my hands on at least like 1 or 2 horses. So, well, thankfully, now I have a house. I've got storage. I think we're off to a pretty good start here. I don't think we're gonna be doing for a normal stream. I don't think we're gonna be doing this often because I do need to try to focus up on the Kingdom Hearts marathon when it comes to normal streams and whatnot. So I think this will be like kind of fun. And I think for the base, I think we're gonna stick with a full-on tower. And then probably sometime in the future, I'll probably like expand it out to contain like maybe like some cool features and whatnot. But or actually, I can make probably different cubes and whatnot, and make them into separate rooms and whatnot. Okay. Okay, well, this is our cottage for now. And we will be upgrading it with new rooms and whatnot. Actually, matter of fact, I think we will upgrade it with new rooms and whatnot, and then we'll try to aim for a second floor for a bed or whatnot. But anyway, I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and call it. I think this is cool. It looks amazing, and I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and end things off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I think this was really fun. This was really fun, and this was actually pretty cool. So at this point, again, we'll go ahead and end things off here. And again, this was pretty fun. Without further ado, I have been BB Christian. Thank you guys all so much for watching. God bless, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in another stream.